Well, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another TechnoWiz video. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, I've been working on Timekeeper some recently. First off, I added quests that NPCs can give you, which is pretty cool. I also got the music to work now, so now there's a music manager that loops through some songs, and once the loop finishes, or the soundtrack, I guess you could call it, it like jambles up all the scripts and starts again. So that's pretty cool. Now the music is great. I have it cut off though right now, so it's easier to hear me. And I've also just been working on some of the building, also a bit of the UI. Um. Oh. Oh. Hi. Okay. So yeah, I helped him. So that's nice. He had a quest, and I finished his quest. So that's nice. He wanted 5 acid gel, which is what you get when you kill these dudes. This little guy right there. That's what you get when you kill them. You get acid gel. So you have to kill 5, or there's a chest over this way in this little forest area over here. If you go down into the cave, then you can just get it there instead of having to kill all the enemies. So that's also nice. It's just hidden right now because of my script, because my game was really laggy. So now I made it so there's a script that disables some objects. So now I've run at about 45 FPS. So that's pretty nice. I also have sound effects for when you move. I made this guy an enemy now. I do. Oh, what the heck? Oh, yeah. So sometimes enemies just teleport you. I really still haven't figured that one out yet. I need to fix that. I totally forgot about that weird thing. And for some reason, there's like a plane in the sky. So, like, even if I have a script that pulls the player down, it just freezes when it gets to 1007.3, which is a very specific number, so I have no clue. I also have the spells working much better now. So instead of being right here and being all blocky, now you just use your scroll wheel to change which scripts you have. So that's pretty nice. Um, because when you're actually playing the game, your mouse is hidden, so you'd have to pause the game and then go over here, click whichever spell you wanted, resume the game, and then do whatever you're trying to do with it. But now you just change over to whichever spell you want, and then you can just use them. So if I go over to speed, now I am faster, which is pretty nice. But pretty much I've just been working on like some more NPC stuff, because really all you had was the main quest. I've been adding more NPCs around the world. I'd go through all of them, but that'd take a long time. I made it so you can level up your spells at the cauldron here. So right now I have it maxed leveled right now, but eventually I want to make it like a skill tree, kind of like this one, where like you can choose, like, say when you freeze enemies, like they take damage as they're frozen, or like you speed up time and you go faster but it freezes enemies or something like that, or slow, or just things like that. And also spell combos. So like if you had a freeze spell and a speed spell or something, it like teleported you ahead a little bit. Or if you did freeze and slow, it do something else. Kind of just like doing combos, so it feels more alive. Also, I've been working on adding rifts to the world, one of the key parts of the story is you are an incomplete project, but there was really nothing that made you seem incomplete. So I wanted to make it so there'd be like anomalies in the world. So like you can go to a specific area and all of time is frozen there, or everything's slowed down or stuff like that. But if we go to freeze, bang, he's frozen. Look at that. That's so cool. But yeah, I've kind of just been working on some quality of life stuff. I've also been fixing some of like the building mechanics because for some reason when you like build, if you go over to this section, it kind of like trips out. Not really sure what it's doing, but like the boat's fine. And then this goes up and down, even though it does that. If you actually build it, it goes where you had it, except it actually like works. Which is pretty nice. And then also these save, like once you build them, they will be there forever. So I also want to make it so like you can break some of your buildings. I tried to make a script that did that, but for some reason it just didn't work. I also got it so your inventory saves correctly now. Also, now chests save whatever's in them. So I added them back as an item that you could build, so you could really like build them with them because before it kind of just didn't work, which was really sad. Also, like you could stop playing, take the item out of it, and then you could just like rinse and repeat and get like infinite items. So yeah, that was pretty annoying. This is where I was messing with the building, so there was a lot of just random stuff here, but that's fine. And I also fixed the script that like dropped them down. So as soon as you build it, the object drops down to whatever Y it needs to like be at so it works correctly. So this one has to be at a certain Y level so you can actually like walk through it because it's meant to be a door. So yeah. And then once it goes down, all of the rigid body locks. So here, let me choose it real quick. Here, go over to game object. But if we choose it, we can see that all of the rigid bodies are frozen. It freezes the rotation and the Y position, so it doesn't like glitch up and down and up and down. And yeah, it's pretty nice. So now the building works, so now you can actually like build things in the game. And also, I got the FPS running much more smooth, which is very nice. I know I mentioned that already, but I will say sometimes like objects just don't render. Like right now, it's a pretty good example. There's meant to be like a stair here. Oh, there. It kind of loaded in. Maybe if we walk away. Yep, there's more of it. Oh, and now I'm in the house. Yep. So I'm gonna try to make it so it doesn't just pop into existence randomly, because like you can just be walking and then you don't even know, and there's just a village there, and you're just in a house. Like this house, there's meant to be a house right here, and water in here. So yeah, it does boost the FPS, but it makes the game kind of weird. But that's okay. I'm gonna work on that, and hopefully that'll be fixed next video. And I'd just like to thank everyone who subscribed on my shorts. I had one that did really good. So I'd like to thank anyone who watched that just in general. I'd also like to thank our new subscribers, and please subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you have a great day. Bye.